Hey folks, Chef Reggie back at it again. Today we're using a product, it's a skin-on, bone-in chicken thigh. It's actually a request we had from our friends in Alberta at a food bank out there. They have an abundance of this product and was hoping that I could maybe help them out, come up with a couple of recipes. So today we're going to be doing something simple. We're going to be doing a burrito bowl with leftovers and ends and skins that we have with this. We're making another video on how to make a good chicken stock that can go into soups or even other dishes that we might make with that as well. But as you can see here, we've got lots of ingredients to go through, so let's get it on. All right, here we are. First thing we want to look at is kind of where our bones are. Take a peek at the meat itself. You'll notice that the bone goes all the way through, so you just want to kind of line it up. Now we're going to be chopping this up, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's good to know what you're looking at before you really get into it. And there we are. So kind of have a really good idea where we need to be, so that's perfect. I'm going to start with just taking our skin off. So most of the time you can easily just peel it back. There's going to be areas where it's going to lock up. That's where you want to use your knife and just peel that back as well as you possibly can. And again, we're going to be keeping the bones and the skins for a really nice chicken broth. I'll keep everything just in a bowl to the side. If you're not making a stock right away, I would suggest just putting it into a plastic Tupperware or a plastic bag of some sort and refrigerating it until you are ready. If you don't think you're going to be getting it for a long time, go ahead and freeze it. That's fine too. As you can see, the meat peels away from the bone fairly easily. And you can just pop that guy right out. Feel around, sometimes there's a little tiny piece left over. In this case, there is one right here. We're just gonna pop that guy out. And there we go. And you can do that with all of them, and you'll be ready to get cooking. All right, once your skin's all peeled away, your bones are out, you can just cube up the the chicken. And make it kind of however big you like your chunks. I like them about 1/4 inch, nothing too huge. And then we're gonna set them aside. All right, once we've cleaned up our station from all the chicken and washed our hands really good, we're gonna get right to the vegetables. I like to use a green cutting board when I do it. Green is for vegetables, reminds you what you're doing. So we're gonna go ahead and once again, we're gonna peel everything. We're gonna take off our ends and we're gonna put them aside for our chicken stock as well. Make sure that our oil is nice and hot for this. We're going to start with our vegetables. There we are. We're going to get those cooking up a bit. And we're going to add our chicken thighs in a couple of minutes. Then we'll add our spices to give it some nice flavors. All right, once you got a nice cook going on here, you can see your onions getting clear. We're gonna go ahead and add our chicken. Pour that right in there. Hit it with a bit of salt and pepper. And continue cooking. So this is starting to look really nice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add our seasoning here. I'm gonna add in some of our black beans. About a half can of black beans. Some corn. I had a bunch of canned corn, so I'm using that instead of frozen. And I'm gonna add about a half a can of that as well, sorry. And just let that cook down a bit longer. And thinking about this video here, if you don't have chicken thighs at home, you have different kinds of chicken, you can use any kind of chicken really. This sort of meal can actually be used for any sort of meat. If you have beef, pork, really, it doesn't matter. The chicken thighs were just to help some friends out who might have too much and not too sure what to do with it. This is a great option. And here we are, guys. Delicious hot burrito bowl. You'll see underneath I had the rice. I pre-made that so that we could easily make this video. Made rice quite a bit at times. You can certainly watch another video to see how I make the rice if you want to make it the same as me. You can also, of course, add sour cream, salsa, guacamole, anything you might want for this recipe. If you guys want my guacamole recipe, you can certainly comment and I can do a video on that sometime. But yeah, try this one out. I think you really enjoy it and get it in ya.